The details may or may not be as important as the message that's being conveyed, genuinely, secretly, and being verified in ways that can't be verified by the humans, by the animals who always need to be able to verify everything on the outside that they can understand. And so that they can understand, so that they can control it. So that they can say, oh, you're saying something wrong. You're not in our group. Only people who are in our group. No. People who are in our group say things that are right. Say things that agree with us. Those who are on our side would never say something that disagrees with us. So, you're a threat. You can't be right. Well, happily, that's the example that the Son of God set. Those Jews who were happy when he fed them, they were happy when he gave them food to eat. And they were excited because they thought he was the one who would serve them, who would give them more food. And more than that, he would make them great. He would make them great Israel. What they all expected to happen, the kingdom. They all expected this great kingdom of David to be revived by the Messiah. So they were excited. They were excited about him giving them food. They were excited about him possibly being the Messiah that was going to come and make them the great nation that was promised by the prophets. So yeah, they were excited. They were very excited at the prospect that this could be the one who was to come. And they gathered around him. And when he left them, which he did, they went looking for him. And then when they found him, he told them the truth. He said what didn't agree with them. He said, "You're only looking for me because I fed you. You should be seeking to find out what I'm really saying. You should be seeking to find out the words that I'm saying that won't agree with you and your minds and your animal craving to find this Messiah that you want." Because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a Messiah that you can accept and that you will find acceptable. You're not looking for me, because I'll tell you who I am. I'm the one who says you have to eat my flesh and drink my blood. That's how much in agreement I'm going to be with you. That's how pretty my words are going to be for you to hear. And to the Israelite in that day, those were abhorrent words. Those were words they couldn't hear. In the law, even an animal couldn't be eaten if the blood was still in it. Drinking the blood of an animal was abhorrent to an Israelite. That's what blasphemous people did, those who didn't have God. It's what God commanded against drinking the blood of an animal. He commanded against even eating the meat that had the blood still in it. And now here's this guy who claims to be the Messiah, and he's telling us that we have to drink his blood? It was good when you fed us. That was good. We liked that. And it was good when we heard that you did miraculous things. We liked that because it engaged some animal hope in us. Some hope that we might possibly be living in the time when the one who was to come had come. Maybe you. And we hear about you doing these miraculous things. So maybe you are the one who will come and make us great. Make us this great nation. But we don't like that idea of you speaking against the law. We can't adhere to that teaching. That's too hard. That means we have to go against what we hold as sacred. That means we have to go against what we agree on, that we are the good people, we are Israelites because we have this law, and the law says don't drink blood. And now you're telling us drink your blood? And all those people who had all that hope, because they thought he might be someone who could give them something, they all went away. John 6:66. They left him. Because they didn't hear the word of the Father telling them that Jesus was indeed the one who was to come. Like those 12 men did hear the word. And so he said to those who were still there, these 12 guys, are you going to leave too? Where are we going to go? You have the words of eternal life. You speak the word that is true. You speak the words that agree with what we've heard inside our secret selves. We've heard the secret word of the hidden Father who has told us and is telling us that you are the one who was to come. And we know that you say the words that agree with that word that we've heard inside ourselves. We're witness for each other. We know you are. We know you're the Christ. There's nowhere else to go. So all of the humans left who had this false hope about what the Messiah would be for them, to lift up their animal existences and make it better by feeding them, by making them great, by giving them what they craved in their animal hearts, what that voice of instinct told them they needed to be, they needed to get.